Hi and welcome back to my channel. So this is following on from my first video I recorded on what is the FIRE movement and where I described my plan for financial independence. If you haven't seen that video yet, then you can go check it out and I'll put the link to it up here and in the description below. But in this video, I'm going to explain some ways to save for FIRE, or if you're not doing FIRE, these are just general great ways to save money. If you're trying to save for FIRE or living on your retirement balance, then there's definitely things you can do to help you save money. Whether or not you want to adopt any or all of these is completely up to you, and these are just ideas. If you enjoy this video, then I'd really appreciate an early thumbs up, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm so that my content can reach more people. Also, please subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos, as I upload new content every week on personal finance, investing, and how to reach financial freedom. So firstly, you could reduce your food bill just by shopping somewhere else. If you shop at, say, Waitrose, you could instead shop at Aldi. Obviously, depending which country you are in, there will be different supermarkets, so just have a Google and I'm sure you can find out which is a cheaper supermarket. One thing I learned as a student was what value stuff at a supermarket you can buy and tastes no different to the premium or branded versions. Honestly, leave a comment down below if you can taste the difference between 30p value baked beans and Heinz, which are, say, double the price. I do believe in buying local for the environment, but that's a conversation for a different day. But I'm pretty sure there isn't any farmers near me selling baked beans. Also, word of advice, if you're trying this, then don't skimp on the condiments. You'll soon work out which alternatives don't taste any different, and you will save loads of money over time. Also, you may want to limit how often you eat out or eat takeaways. These really add up over time, and to be fair, they aren't the healthiest way to live also. Also, try to take lunch to work. This can seriously add up over time, with a cheap meal being anything from 3 to 4 quid. This adds up. Also, those coffees you may get every day will add up also. While a coffee machine at home may be an expensive price up front, it will save you money in the long run. Also, another tip is buying more than one meal's worth of ingredients at a time, as generally it works out cheaper and with less waste. So for example, I'll make a dinner on a weekend, which is enough to serve multiple portions, then I'll freeze the rest. Then on a weekday, where I have less time, I'll just defrost it. So not only does this save money, but it also saves time. Another bit of advice if you're trying to save money is, if you go to the gym, do you need an expensive gym membership? I think I pay £40 a month-ish on a gym. But then some people at my work pay like 80 or even £120 a month. Yes, the machines may be more technical and up to date, but at the end of the day, the machines all help you to lose weight and or build muscle. And to be fair, even though I don't currently look like it, I've not been to the gym in a while, I use free weights and I'm pretty sure the technology on these has never changed, ever. Or you may even consider, do you even need a gym membership? You could just get fat and watch Netflix instead. Nah, I'm only joking. What I really mean is, over lockdown, I started purchasing some gym equipment to use at home when the gyms weren't open. And I can guarantee, as people go back to the office, there will be shed loads of this for sale on Gumtree or on a Facebook marketplace group in your area. So it may be worth keeping an eye out for these. Another way to save on a low income is to start doing side hustles. Now, I'm not saying sell packet for your mate Dave down the pub. I mean legitimate legal side hustles. This could be anything, and some don't even require constant commitment, like pet sitting or babysitting. You don't have to give up your life to do this and can make the side hustles work around you. Could even do OnlyFans. Nah, I'm messing. But to be fair, there is a lot of money to be made on this. Another way to save on a low income is changing your living situation. If you're renting, then maybe share with a friend. And if you own a place, then that's even better, as you can rent out a room and get money as income. Obviously, if you are renting, you could perhaps move closer to work or work from home to save on your commute. Commutes are expensive, and this is why I cycle to work when I'm in the office. If I drove to work every day, then on parking alone, I would spend £1,700 a year, so roughly $2,330 without even including my petrol. So I mean, as I mentioned earlier, if you wanted to cut the gym out, you could even use the commute as your exercise, killing two birds with one stone. Also, depending on where you live, do you even need a car? Many places have amazing public transport, and cars are a heavily depreciating asset with lots of additional costs that come with it, like insurance, servicing, MOTs. But if you do need a car, while it's very nice to buy a car from new, the minute you drive that car out the showroom, it automatically loses at least a few thousand or maybe a lot more depending on the car. Another way to help save money is if you have the flexibility to live in another country. Now, I appreciate 95% of people won't be able to do this while working, but for example, if you could do your job or retire in another country, then the cost of living in, say, Thailand or Poland are a lot cheaper than, say, living in the UK. Also, the Roni Rona has really highlighted how we don't really need to be present in the office to do our job for many people. And many workplaces are starting to allow remote work, but with the constraint that you need to work UK hours or the hours of your local office, even though you're personally in another country with another time zone. Now, socializing events become a bit of a hard one for saving money, because if you're like me, then I enjoy going out and I like to have a drink. Now, I'm not saying don't go out, but you could reduce the amount you drink when you're out, or I'm not suggesting you do this, but while growing up, a few mates used to bring a sly bottle of vodka in their bag, then all you got to do is buy soft drinks. But obviously this is frowned upon and you may be breaking licensing laws depending on which country you're in, so don't do that. But for example, you could save money by changing what you drink. For example, cocktails are really expensive. Do you need to buy expensive cocktails? There's loads of cheaper options when drinking, like drinking vodka, lime and soda, because then you don't need to pay for the soft drink if it's out of a tap, or perhaps drink beer as it takes you longer to drink and so you won't have to buy as many drinks. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video, and if you found it helpful in any way, then please give it a thumbs up as it really helps the channel. Do you have any tips for saving money? Then let us know below and share them with the community. I'd love to know, and I read all your comments. Also, if you want to learn more about how eToro works or more about personal finance or investing, I have numerous videos on my channel, so I recommend you go check them out. Also, please subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future updates. It's been Ollie from Get Geek Finance. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.